Fish on, come get it, Sean, come get it, come get it. All right. You don't know he's hooked yet.
All right, we are out here using the brand new Striper Stealth prototypes. All right.
That's it, man. This feels good too.
And I think you got the. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed this up a touch, and we'll keep that fish right here. I have these two eels dragging in the water right here, just so you know. So we don't want to get too much farther back there, but. Yeah, look at that. You see, these rods are perfect because, number one, the soft tip is why we hooked up, period.
Right.
And now, even though you had that soft tip, we're not giving up anything. You can see right about that guide there, that backbone really comes into play. The trick is to wear the fish out. You don't need to horse them, but you need to fight that fish with the backbone. See, you have the rod bent right to the backbone. If you don't have it bent to the backbone,
right,
you're not wearing that fish out.
Right.
So it only needs a couple pounds of drag to get to that backbone. Just make sure you're there.
This is the medium action on this one.
Yeah, I like these mediums, man.
Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good.
Yeah, this everything has to be soft when you're fishing with bait for striped bass. I imagine catfish as well. Has to be soft because you don't want that fish to feel you and drop the bait, you know.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Number one, you got to hook the fish, right? Number
That's
one.
right.
You can't catch them if you don't hook them. So the soft tip is number one. After that is the backbone.
Especially with those circle hooks.
Yeah, you saw the white of that bow, and then they don't like it.
Yeah.
Look at that rod, huh? I'm gonna swing the boat towards the fish right here. I'm gonna keep that fish right here. See the way it stays just there? My nose is running out.
Even having to move.
In the net.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is so awesome. That is awesome. I love it. Where do you want me to put this?
You can put it right in the rod holder.
Alright.
I'm gonna hand you this.
Heck yeah. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it right back in the water real quick and shoot.
Yeah. That's a good get started. That's a good warm up fish.
Dude, I'll take it.
See the sea lice all over it?
I will take it. Yeah, I see exactly what you mean.
Yeah, these come, that means the fish came just in from the ocean. Once they're up here in the more fresh water, they start to drop off. So look at that right in the top of the mouth, that
Perfect.
circle hook. That fish was not going to come off.
Perfect hook set. Beautiful fish.
How pretty is that?
That's gorgeous.
Have some fun with these new prototype Striper Stealth rods. Catch the fever. They'll be out. How long do we think before they'll be available?
We hope to have them at least by January, February. Have them available on the market.
All right.
Online at catchfever.com or at your authorized Catch Fever retailer.
And that was the medium we caught that one on.
That was the medium
Yeah.
action. And that felt really good.
It
on this
really
fish.
did. I think the medium might be fine for
Yeah.
you know, for
Felt like I had plenty of control.
yeah, absolutely.
I love fighting the fish. If you have something that's not getting bent and you're not able to enjoy the fight, I mean,
Sure.
what's the point?
Exactly.
You know?
That's Chesapeake charter. Like that, wet bread.
Oh, yeah, she's getting long.
Yeah, that dorsal's popped up. Anytime you're ready, I think we're good. Oh, yeah. Sweet girl.
That's so awesome.
Nice
man.
work, brother.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Fish. Oh, go get him. Oh, that's a good one.
Right. All right, Caleb is buttoned up with a good one. You can see right away how Caleb has got the rod super high, and he's not bringing it very low even when he's pumping. He's only coming down about a foot or two. And that's the perfect way to do it because this fish is so far out. If this fish was straight down under us, you can do those long sweeping pumps and crank in between pump and take But when the fish is out that far and he's near the top, if you start dropping it, you are pointing at the fish, there's a good chance you're going to drop the hook right out of that hole. So we don't take these big sweeping pumps. These are circle hooks. Circle hooks all have tiny barbs. They have tiny barbs because the circle hook sinks better, you know, with that small barb. So we don't want these big hard pumps. That's why we love mono too. Fish out here, now the boat fish is next to us. The trolling motor is only on 1 or 2. The trolling motor's on 1 or 2, but that fish is on 3 or 4.
That's the truth.
And if we can keep it right here in the back corner of the boat, hopefully we don't get into any trouble. This is the medium, straight medium action, right?
Yep, this is the medium action.
Yep. Speed up a little bit.
Pull back off the drag just a bit.
That's right.
Inside the boat.
Yes, sir. That's another one that people tell me to shut up about. When that fish gets close, back it off just a touch. If you lose it, it's going to be on that short line when you lose all your stretch, right?
That's it.
Let's see this baby. What do we got? How pretty that is.
Really nice fish.
How pretty that is. Oh, she don't like that net.
Oh! She's in it.
Getting bigger.
Heck yeah.
Getting bigger. Oh,
Dude,
good fish,
I
bro.
like it.
Nice and bronze, man. These are so pretty up here. Look at that. Good job, brother.
I like it.
All right, we're releasing this fish, and I like to use a boga grip to release this fish, but you can see he's not just lifting it. I don't think it really hurts the fish to lift it, but support the belly. Can't hurt, right?
No, absolutely not. Cradling it.
Yeah. And we got the troller motor working at 0.4 miles an hour. We're not going too fast, just like the other one. Nice bronze fish. The dorsal fin's already up, but we know this fish is tired, so we're going to still give it a minute.
The only way a 50 is going to turn into a 60 is if you let it go.
That's right. And a 50 can turn into a whole lot of 60s.
Yeah.
Lots of eggs. Use your judgment, man, whenever you think she feels good. Yep. Ooh, nice.
That's what we like to see.
Good job, brother.
Thanks, Mike.
Nice work, bro. All right, well, we're out here pulling planer boards, and we are on the Chesapeake, and everything we do out here is about covering water. There's not much structure you can see. I mean, nothing we can see at all. There's no rock piles. There's no anything really. It's a big flat bottom. We're just following some contours really. But the name of the game is cover water. Get our spread as big as we can, move as quick as we can while still presenting the bait the right way. So what you're going to do is when you first come out here, I know you're going to be hot to trot and want to put some lines out. As soon as you get out here, what you're going to do, put the boat in neutral, turn the motor off, and just look at your icon. I know you're going to want to fish, but you got to chill. Just sit here for 2, 3, 4 minutes and look which way the boat is drifting. Doesn't matter which way the waves are going, doesn't matter what the tide chart said, so you think you're going to go. Just wait and see what really happens. We came out here and we just sat, and I can see which way we were drifting. Earlier, the tide was going out, we were drifting north to south. Now the tide is coming in with the wind, which is excellent. So we knew we were heading this way. We knew our drift was coming north from south. Heading this way, we're going up the bay. And lucky for us, the wind is going the same way. So what that lets us do is go very fast, but because the current is headed this way, our presentation still looks good. So you don't want to get out there and go with the wind when you're going against the current. You may think you're going quick, but you're not moving probably. You're probably sitting still. You really got to watch your speed on your GPS, find out where the current is, try to stay with the current all day long. Now, if you have wind against current and you're locked up, cross the current. Go sideways, but don't just sit there locked up. And don't try to go against the current. Just go sideways to it, cross it each way, cross it one way. We were crossing it east-west and it was doing nothing for us. We reversed it and we caught 2 fish right away. Had a couple other pickups too. But we wouldn't know that unless we tried it. So now the tide is turned. The wind is going with the current, which means we can go very fast. The name of the game with this system is cover water. Right, Caleb?
Cover plenty of it.
Cover it all.
Right.
There may not be any fish here, but we are going to cover water trying. All right, so you see we're doing 1.1 mile an hour, 1.2, 1.1, 1.3, and the motor guide is only set on 3. So we have the current and the wind with us, and now I can speed it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna probably see the boards better on this side. You can see at 1.3, there's not much current getting ripped across those boards. They look almost like they're sitting still. So that's what you judge, you know. If you're going too quick, you'll see that current ripping across the board, and you know your eel's getting ripped up. We want that eel to be able to swim to the bottom, hammer to the bottom, keep trying to get to the bottom, jiggle those beads, make noise, do its thing. 1.2, 1.1. Probably get up to 1.3, 1.4, but I got the trolling motor on 4, maybe 5, and we're going pretty good. All right, Caleb of CatchTheFever.com
Hey,
is going to put out a line here with a planer. We're going to show you how we do it. So what we have here is about probably a small eel. That's some regular old American eel we get at the bait shop, and we have about 4-foot fluorocarbon. This is 30-pound today, but we go anywhere between 20 and 60 depending on what's going on. We got 3 glass beads. We got a 1/4 ounce, maybe a 3/8 split shot on this one. And he's gonna, this one's closer to the boat, so we put 3 on each side. The one closer to the boat will let more line out, so the line is a little further back from the board and a little deeper since it's so close to the boat. So he's gonna let out the clicker on. He's gonna let out, I don't know, what have we been doing?
I've been pulling out about 20, 24 times.
All right, let's do it. And the board that's furthest from the boat, I'll put it closer to the board. And the middle one, you know, gradually getting longer and longer lines as we get closer to the boat. That planer board further out there will actually attract fish. I've seen bass come up and smack the board out of anger, so it's pretty good to put it close.
There we go. That should be right there, close to 26 feet.
All right, and these are the Zach boards, Zach Royce boards. Great planer boards. There's a lot of good planer boards out there. We've used several names, but I really like these. And you know, the lobe was new to me. I never used one with a lobe cut out in the front. And what I have found, especially in freshwater, they jump right over leaves, pine needles. Instead of getting hung up on your board, right, you give me a yank, it goes right over them.
Instead of just dragging along.
Yeah. And I do a twist and a release. I didn't show you this. Just a little.
Yeah, show me that.
I take it and do just a.
Just clip the.
I just do it like I'll grab it and I'll just give it a twist, and then when I put the loop in here, and what happens is sometimes if you clip it to the line, if it sits out there for a long time, this line creates a channel in that rubber, and when you yank, this release just slides down the channel. So sometimes it won't release, it just slides. In this situation, the fish hits and like this way, and it pulls out the twist, and when the twist comes out, there's no way
it forces it.
Right, it just, the twist comes out, line comes out. So
I like that.
yeah,
I like that.
And I do it with my boards, I do it with my floats, anything, even the instant downriggers. The important part is you got to clip the lobe of the right. Don't ever put the clip on the twist, because if you put the clip on the twist, like spin that real quick, just twist it. If you put, like, see the twist is right here, now pinch that right there, like you're the release. Sometimes when the line comes, this will go around the release because it's sticking out like that, and it seems like it catches the release every darn time, and then it's wrapped around the release and you can't trip it. Right, so don't ever grab the actual twist, always grab the loop. I only put like 2 twists and then I grab the loop.
Gotcha.
And I've never had a board get hung up and stuck on a fish where, you know, can you get that board for me kind of deal.
Yeah. Just grab it.
Just give it, that's it. That's all you gotta do.
Twist it.
Perfect. Right. Just grab the loop.
Alright. There you go.
That's it. Perfect.
I like that.
Also, another little tip. Raise your motor as high as you can if you have fly-by-wire controls. If you have mechanical controls, bump your motor in gear, even when, you know, it's off, of course. But just come up to your and just whack it. And what that does, it just stops your prop from spinning. Right now my prop is sitting there spinning, and it's spinning quick. When he's letting this line out here, say we're drifting a little to the left or to the right, that eel goes under there. It gets anywhere near that spinning prop and it gets sucked right in, wraps right up. So unfortunately I can't stop my prop because I have fly-by-wire, so I just raise my motor as high as I can. Guys with mechanical controls, just pop it in gear, reverse or forward, doesn't matter. And that's it. So we got a clicker on, and we'll let one out. This one's close to the boat, so probably stop it right there.
Yeah.
And you see, just put it, locked it up in gear, and you'll see that board swinging back. Hope you can see it.
He's ready.
That's it. Just swing right out. Now we're fighting these fish at only about 4 or 5 pounds of drag, because we have what? Nothing out here.
Yeah. Yep.
No structure.
We can take our time.
Yeah, take our time. Make sure the fish gets hooked and stays hooked. And then, like, say we're gonna fight it here, and that's 4 pounds of drag. I'll back it off just a little, and it helps you just to get the, you know, get to the fish, get working on the fish, and get the rod out of the rod holder. Now it's a circle hook, so if this fish is screaming off drag, we're just gonna pop the rod out of the rod holder and go to work and fight that fish. But if he's not screaming drag and he's just kind of taking the line down, we're gonna come over. I'm gonna put this in free spool here so you can see, and we're gonna grab it with our elbow out and just as fast as we can, but without taking it out. That's what's nice about these striper rods. See the way the gimbal grabs it? You can grab it and just crank as fast as you can until that rod bends down into the meat, into the backbone, and that fish has got his eyes thoroughly crossed. Then we take it out of the rod. Give him a toothache, bring him on board.
That's it.
See what it looks like, take him for a boat ride, take a picture, let him go. All right, let's see if we see our spread here. This is the most forward rod. It's that side planer right there. And this rod here is the very next side planer. The rod back here that's standing straight up, right in the sun, is the furthest planer. It's out there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Then we have these two rods that are standing straight up in the deck. Those rod tips are probably about 6 feet apart, but way out there you can see the TOS planer floats. See if I can point one out for you. There's one there, and then one there. And you can see, if you can see them, they are probably, I don't know, 30 feet apart or so, even though the rod tips are only 6 feet apart here. Those planer floats do a really good job of staying away from each other. All right, then we're over here on the port side, and it's the same thing. It's cookie cutter on the other side, just the exact opposite. So the furthest one out is the rod furthest to the back, our second, and then our closest. You see this school of fish we just passed by. You see their shadows giving away. These fish aren't very big. These are in the 5 to 10 pound range. We've been seeing a lot of these schoolies today. You see some more coming in. You can see some more on the 2D chirp sonar. This is a high chirp. This is a 275 low high wide. And that is a TM150 medium. You see they both do really well. You're getting a little more separation with the 275, but the 150 medium is doing great too. You see how we just kind of split that school. Small fish. This is the active imaging transducer, testing version. See how our boat presence pushed these fish down. These aren't what we're looking for, but it's really cool to see signs of life like that. Today would have been a great day to tie a jig on. Just drop one down every time you see that.
Yeah.
Want me to tie one on there?
Huh?
Want me to tie one on there?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
There he is. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Caught it on the fall.
Nice. So you can see what we saw under the boat. We're pulling eels, and we've been tempted all day with these thick schools. fun on that little
It is.
rig, right?
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He came up and smacked the front of it as it was passing.
Yeah.
Wow, those are small fish, huh? So now we know what we've been marking,
This is it.
right? So that's about probably a 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. That's what a 1 pound fish looks like. Fish on right there. Oh, you don't even know he's hooked. He don't even know he's hooked. You don't crank him in. Crank. He's hooked now.
Yep. He's hooked now. That was such a soft bite.
Yeah. It's because of that. It's because of that soft tip.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That fish had no idea trouble was up, right? Until the backbones, and that's when he knew trouble.
That's right.
And it's too late at that point.
That's it.
We're an equal opportunity fisherman here. We'll take them all.
That's right.
That's it. Bring it right to me. The TOS float got her. All right. Perfect. Just hits recording. How the heck did that 12 pounder get in there? 10 pounder got in the mix. He's swimming with the big girls.
Sure is.
Huge. Beautiful fish.